Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, this is the vegan homesteading, and I'm going to show you a little bit about what's going on with the garden and everything like that. We don't really have much. We moved into our new house at the beginning of May, so we were already behind on the seasons. I have like only 2 beds, and I do have this little tower here, but as you can see, the basil is already going to flower, and there's only one little basil plant that's still good enough to harvest from, but I don't really harvest from it due to the fact that it's so small and I would have to take almost all the leaves for one recipe, so I just kind of don't harvest from it. But I'm going to show you what we have in the garden bed so far. And yeah, this is a hydrangea bush. I have these 2 in this watering thing. I had this pink lemonade blueberry, but it started rusting, and I think it's because I had too much water on it. But the rest seems to be going away, kind of. It's just like healing itself or something. I'm not quite sure. I don't water it, leave it in the water, because once I did that, it started doing that. But this is a hydrangea. It had some sun damage on it, but now it seems like it is coming back. Just because, like I said, I keep it in the water, so it's constantly watered. And then I have, this is a mulberry bush. So I have another mulberry bush right here that we got on the property when we moved in. But I think it's a white mulberry bush, and by the time everything was ready to be harvested, it was gone. The birds kind of just came and ate it all. So we didn't get any. Once I get my bushes up, I will be putting a cage around them or some netting, just so the birds don't get my pink lemonade blueberries or my other mulberries. And I'll just leave this one to the other one on the side of my house for the birds to kind of have it. This is the garden bed so far. If you hear a weird noise in the back, it's my husband mowing the grass. We have one of those lawnmowers that you just push and the blades spin. It's sustainable, and we really enjoy it. It's easy. Our daughter, our 11-year-old, can push it. Oh, I don't know if it flew away. So this is our strip so far. This wood was just dropped off by my parents. We are planning to extend the bed for probably a good another 5 feet till you get to like this hill. And then the blueberry bushes and stuff are going to be planted up over here along this strip right here, because it's flat. And then we are going to put a chain link fence around the back end of by the gravel, and then put like a binding flower on it, maybe like honeysuckles or morning glories or something, just to bring in more pollinators. And we're talking about putting some beehives over here, and then a shed for my husband, or a greenhouse up here, maybe both, like do 2 small ones or something like that. So as you can see, this bed's not filled up, and then we're gonna have 2 here and here, and then we're gonna do 3 more along this strip. And then in the center, my husband wanted a little fire pit, so we're going to have the gravel there and do the fire pit. But the rest, it's going to have wood chips. So there'll be wood chips, so we can just compost and stuff and bring more nutrients back to the soil. So my first bed here, like I said, we started in... I probably got this in by like May 10th, which was already 2 months behind. So I didn't start the seeds myself. I did buy them from a nursery that I enjoy going to. They have probably like 15 greenhouses of all sorts of things. A lot of it is flowers and stuff, but I was able to get some plants. So these 2 right here, the front, and this one are green beans. And then I have 2 more green beans over there. I'm not sure. I kind of just put a whole row of green beans in here, and only 4 germinated, and then 2 germinated out of probably the 20 I put over there. But I did have this bag for probably 6 years, and I didn't really keep it watered. So there's that. And then I have these 4 little bushes. This one this one, and then the one back here. And these are Mucho Nacho hybrids. They're kind of like jalapenos. I've already gotten a lot, and I'm going to have them in my fridge. I'm going to let some of these go towards more of a red. As you can see, I do have quite a few on these still. I'm going to let them go red so I can have some red and green cowboy candy and use them up in dishes. But that's what I plan on doing with this. And then I'm going to sell it at a local farmer's market. And then this plant, and this plant are my poblanos. And for a while, everything that you saw before the poblanos over was actually just yellow. They did not look good at all. And I threw some nitrogen into the soil. And I threw nitrogen in this soil bed. And everything just kind of shot up amazingly. But yeah, these are my 3 poblanos. I'll probably put a cage around the first one just because I already have 3 on it and they're kind of sagging. I'm not sure how to tell when they're ready, so I'm just going to let them probably go for another like 2-3 weeks. And hopefully they'll be ready then. I'm going to skip these 2 bushes because these are my prize bushes right now. But these 4 little plants are habaneros. And I'm going to make those into hot sauce as well as these 2 bushes. But these 2 bushes are ghost peppers. And I am so excited for these. I grew them once, but I only had 1 plant. And then I looked up and it flowered, but it didn't produce anything. And I looked up why it didn't produce. And it was because they were basically lonely. And I needed 2 plants to get them to produce. And I'm going to show you, like, this one has, as you can see already, some on there, and then like we've got some that are like really tiny, like this one and this one. So this one's going to have a lot on there, but as you can look in the one in the back, it is loaded with them, which makes me super freaking excited because I love ghost peppers. They've got a good taste and they are extremely hot, and I love hot things. So yeah, as you can see, they're all the way in the back up there too. Let me give you under here so you can see them. So there's gonna be a lot of hot sauces coming out of my kitchen this year. And then moving on, as you can tell, the cardboard has done its job. It is killed and it is composting into place. I got to put a little bit better up there to get those killed. I'll probably bring that down. And then I'll probably pull these out and then put some more compost or some more cardboard up close. But as you can tell, it is killing the grass underneath, which is exactly what I wanted, just to make it more like dirt and stuff. So in this bed I have 2 zinnias. I had 4 San Roma tomatoes, but they kind of died out, as you can see, like that. I didn't really get much off them. This one completely fell off already. So I'm probably gonna go throw this in the compost since I can't really eat these and they're not gonna grow anymore. And you can see some little sparks up. I was trying to get more flowers in, but obviously they didn't come in. And although my soil looks dry, but underneath it's still very moist. But I probably will water this again today or tomorrow. Probably tomorrow since I don't work tomorrow and today I do. But you can see the little tiny green ones all over. It's just flower seeds. I might get some off the green bean plants, but I'm not sure how they're gonna do. And then I come here to these 2 plants, which are producing the most of my big slicers, but I don't remember what they are. The tag kind of has vanished from the watering, but that's okay. So I got them, and you can see inside I've got a lot of big slicer tomatoes, which is what these were for. But yeah, none have actually turned red yet. So there's that. See, here's my 2 compost bins. I will be into painting these. I'll probably paint them tomorrow or sometime in the next month when it's nicer, starts to get nicer weather. But then here's another 2 zinnia bushes, which are flowering beautifully. And then you can see I've got a lot of these little tiny cherry tomatoes. I don't remember what they're called, but they're delicious. My daughter likes them, and they're really good. My stepdad says they're really sweet, and they are. They were bought specifically to get my daughter to like tomatoes. So, and now she does, so that's good. But you can see it's like loaded. And I'll just sit here and eat them because they're so good. But yeah, so that was my small little garden. Like I said, we have a lot more to do and a lot that we're planning to do with the garden, but that's what we were able to do in the meantime and stuff beforehand. Oh, and then we have 2 rain barrel collections. We have to get the chain to attach it to our gutters. And we're just gonna do the rain chains or whatever, where it kind of just like drips down into it. So it does that. I love the smell of basil and lemongrass. It smells so, I mean not lemongrass, but lemon balm. It smells so good. But yeah, so that was my little garden tour. Thank you for, oh look, you little buddy. And then there's another one right there, chilling out on the porch. So yeah, that was the garden that we have. I will be starting into my seeds for the fall season, which here are my seeds. I'll be going through those shortly to start my fall garden. I think it won't be much, but it'll be more than nothing, honestly. So thank you for watching, and until next time, bye.